I hope they crash and burn. TLDR, X is moving super fast pace in new relationship with her manager. I hope they crash and burn. But I know in life, that is too good to be true. D-Day was exactly a month ago. I 28M only realized it after she 28F decided to break up with me out of the blue. We were together for 7 years, intending to marry this year, and we freaking just made our wedding bands the week before? And immediately the next day, she is dating her manager. 32M, the one who she told me she just see him like an older brother. What the duck is this shit? And now she is doing everything with him that we did together only after a few years in. They are going out every single day, and booking multiple staycation for the future, enjoying themselves to the fullest. And here I am feeling betrayed and Esset. Duck my life seriously. I'm staying with my parents now to try to cut her out. But all our friends are mutual, so it's impossible to completely do that. Everyone knows what happened between us, but not the reason for the breakup. Was it clear as day? I don't know, you guys decide for me cause my mind is in a mess right now. I'm trying to confide in my friends, but they just tell me the generic "oh you will move on" with letting me finish, then said that they got tired of listening to me, I shouldn't keep harping on it. And then on the other side they are happily welcoming the new manager in. The duck is this shit? Perhaps they are all just acquaintance. It's only 1 month and they expect me to just let go and be happy and start dating again? I seriously hope they crash and burn. Not only did I lose my partner, I lose all my friends as well. I hope God takes care of me, if not I will be in his hands. Redditors reactions update after. Redditor 1, they are not your true friends. Maybe best to go NC with all of them until you can heal. Having her in your face with the new guy will only hinder the healing process. Wish you the best of luck. Hugs. Op answer, they are my only friends. My social circle just became smaller after I started work. No way to reconnect old friends, even weirder just to find them to confide. Duck this life. Redditor 2, gather some evidence and give it her HR department and this manager ruined your wedding, fire them or I go public. Op answer, oh I have plenty of evidence that I found in the past month. However, they are not from the same department, so no way of doing that. I think it may even be allowed. Redditor 3, only advice to give is to move on. As far as I can see you don't have any real friends. You need to start your journey towards your future, set goals and you will find friends along the way. Every positive thing you accomplish will attract people. You need to move forward to find friends. It won't happen today or tomorrow, it takes time, one day at a time, you can do it. Start your journey towards a brighter future. Godspeed also, let go of her, you are still mentally clinging onto her. Op answer, yeah, this is seriously a wake-up call for me. A double whammy. Are there example or guides I could follow? Update, my actions caused her to look for emotional support from her manager. Already been 4 to 5 months since she broke the news to me and dumped me for her manager. 8 years gone. I was preparing for my medical entrance exam when it happened, which made me went into full panic attack and not being able to sleep for an entire week. Had to postpone my exams till God knows when. I'm better now, definitely not fully recovered, but at least there is no more panic attacks. Yay Xanax, focusing on going to the gym, working out and on my work, and it's working pretty well for me. I'm seeing improvements in my mood. Slowly, my friends around me come to know what happened, and they all said maybe it was because of my actions that caused her to feel disconnected from me, to cheat on me emotionally, perhaps physically too. They said I was too focused on studying for my exams, that I neglected her, too focused on my goal. Mind you, these friends were with me even before I got together with her. Maybe they are trying to see from her point of view, or to justify her actions even. Honestly, I'm staying to sway towards their point. Maybe I was really at fault. But another part of me tells me to shut that thought down. If it is worth mentioning, I'm the only one among my clique who was attached, even till now. None of them were ever in a relationship before. I seriously hate all these catch-up sessions with my friends. Update, mutual friend is getting married and she is invited with my replacement. After 7 years together, I was just left for her co-worker, who has everything his life in order, who she said is better than me and more supportive of her in every way. I am still alone, not wanting to put myself out for a new relationship. I have made many new friends, but I just cannot see myself with someone else. Recently been back to focusing on studying again and thought everything was really getting better for me. Then now this happened, and everyone around is accepting the co-worker, and even suggesting that they are getting married soon. Yeah, maybe I was the problem all along. Update, New relationship after nearly 2 years. Just got into a new relationship about a month ago, after staying single and healing for nearly 2 years. Been through professional therapy. My previous relationship of 7-8 years ended with my ex cheating with her manager. I tried to cover both eyes and endured it, but she eventually asked for the breakup to get together with her manager. My current girlfriend is always paranoid about who I go out with and who I'm texted, even though there isn't anyone else. She knows all my friends, and I give her an open phone. She can access my phone whenever she wants. I have reassured her multiple times that I will never ever cheat on her. There are no signs too. She is just uncomfortable of a few female close friend who I am texting. For context, I text those female friends about twice a week, updating each other our schedule for our activities. Recently, she accused me of flirting and having emotional affair with one of them, when I have only sent a single text to her. She even asked to break up. I waited for her to calm down before I managed to explain my set, and she understood what was going on. She reminds me of my ex when we first started, all the insecurities and friends which I might have to cut out temporarily to make her feel better. She does have low self-esteem, and I have to constantly reassure her. I don't know what to do. I feel anxiety and panic in what I do in order not to possibly upset her. Please help me. I really don't want to just end it so fast. Redditor's reactions story 2 after. Redditor 1. This relationship won't work for you if you're in recovery. She has too many demons she needs to confront. Op answer. Will talking to her about it help with the situation? Asking her where her insecurity stems from and what does she want from me? Redditor 2. I'm gonna introduce a hot take that was my initial reaction. You're in a new relationship, and as it progresses your partner is giving reasons to separate you from your support network. That's a red flag to me. If you two can't talk about it and find a compromise on how you interact with other women, BTW should go both ways, then I think you need to leave. It's not okay for your partner to isolate you for their comfort. Op answer. I think that is the common consensus here. I promise I will talk to her about it, and see what she says. I do need to put myself first and not cut out my friends and support. Redditor 3. She may not be a good fit. Funny thing is, my now ex-husband acted like that no matter how I reassured him that he had nothing to worry about. He's the one who cheated at the end. I now feel like those who are jealous or always questioning their so's actions are the ones who have something to hide. Op answer. Projection, am I right? It was the same for me ex back then. She was very insecure. I just see the same pattern happening, although I must say my girlf now is very receptive to what I say during our talks instead of outright shooting me down, which was what my ex did. Story 2. Found her essing a random internet guy after spending over $20,000 on proposals 6 months ago. Okay, so here is my situation. I am 28, have been in a great relationship with this woman F24 for over 2 years now. Our relationship has been what I consider to be almost perfect. We have great communication, our fights never get escalated, and we hang out with each other constantly every single day. She is truly what I thought is my soulmate. 6 months ago I decided to finally give her what she had been wanting, and pop the question. I wanted to do it in a fairy tale manner, so it is something she never forgets. I took her to the most high-end resort in the Dominican Republic, and proposed to her with a $15,000 ring. I even went as far as having a custom suit tailored, and had the resort have a cameraman and a private dinner on the beach ready for after the proposal. Fast forward 6 months, we are now planning our wedding. I want the wedding to be just as spectacular as the proposal, because in my mind, that is what she deserves. So I paid a deposit to have our ceremony done at the Bellagio, in a private little garden right in front of the fountains. We picked out wedding cake, colors, the reception, and I took her there 2 weeks ago to make sure it is going to be everything she ever dreamed of. 2 days ago I decided to finally sign up for TikTok after relentlessly not wanting the app for a long time. I of course found my fiancee and added her. She only followed about 22 pages, all of which were just regular entertainment pages, except for one, which was some random guy. I asked her about it, and she immediately looked guilty. I asked to look through her phone, and when she finally gave it to me, I found a message thread between her and this guy from TikTok. She had been talking to him for 6 days, sending nude photos and videos, and telling him good morning every morning. Then as I looked through the messages I noticed there were several times where she said the words "I love you" to him. This is what really hurt me the most. She told me that this will never happen again and she is willing to reconcile and fix this. She begged me not to give up and to give her a chance to prove that it was just a one-time thing. I have already invested over $20,000 between the proposal and putting deposits down for the wedding. At this point, should I believe her and try to work things out, or should I cut my losses and move on? Redditor's reactions. Redditor 1, she loves him after 6 days. Don't run. Fly. 20k is still relatively cheap considering rest of your life. Redditor follow up, and what a divorce could cost in the future plus the misery it could also bring to your life with unneeded stress. Redditor 2, get the ring back and now you only lost 5k. Op comment, you are alright. I guess I'm having such a hard time because of how in love with her I am, and how we didn't have any issues up until now. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it really is the only thing that makes sense to do is to make her pack her things and leave. Redditor follow up, you're not in love with her, you're in love with an image of her that you've built in your head. The real her is not that person. This is the real her, a cheater who will happily stab you on the back for some guy she's met 6 days ago. And please tell me you don't honestly believe he's the only guy she's ever done this to. He's the only one you've caught her with.